Mr. Speaker, we're starting to understand why the Liberals are going to such great lengths to cover up their disastrous trip to India. The Liberal member for Brampton East took a job with a construction company after getting elected. Now we've learned that his corporate boss was invited along on the Prime Minister's trip. Now, he was there for one purpose, to drum up new business. Now, of course, new business for the company means more money on the side for the Liberal MP. Now, the member for Brampton East blames the Prime Minister's office. The Prime Minister blames the Liberal member for Brampton East. Who's telling the truth?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, on our trip to India, we signed agreements worth more than $1 billion of bilateral investment between Canada and India. We led to the creation of close to 6,000 new jobs in Canada from our initiatives. We met with a broad range of leaders in the cultural industry, in business. We're continuing to deepen the connections and the friendship between Canada and India, an important international partner.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Also there to help a corporate boss of a Liberal member of Parliament to sign contracts for his private company, benefiting that Liberal member. That is completely unethical.
Can the Prime Minister do the one thing that he must do? That is to refer the affair to the Ethics Commissioner. The Right Honourable the Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, it's so disappointing to see that the opposition still cannot see how important the relationship between Canada and India is so important. We have growing ties. We have a growing economy that will help the middle class in Canada. We have more than $1 billion in contracts in India, which will lead to the creation of more than 5,000 new high-quality jobs for Canadians. These investments will enhance the growth of our economy, increase innovation and entrepreneurship, and will also increase collaboration. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition. We know how important India is for Canada, and it will be up to the Conservatives to repair the harm done by the Liberal government. With respect to the convicted terrorist who attended an event, a media representative who was at the briefing broke his silence yesterday. He confirmed that the media received information that they could not protect. Why? Mr. Speaker, if the opposition members understood how important what is happening between India and Canada, one would think that the Leader of the Opposition would accept the confidential classified briefing that we have offered in order that he have all the information he needs on what is happening between our two countries. However, the members opposite do not want to know the facts. They do not want to know what's really happening. They are simply playing politics. That was what Stephen Harper did, and it's so disappointing to see that that's still what the Conservatives are doing.
Mr. Speaker, yesterday the Public Safety Minister claimed that no classified information was shared with the media by the National Security Advisor regarding the presence of a convicted terrorist on the Prime Minister's trip to India. He then said that all the information was already reported in the media. Now, senior trusted journalists who were on that conference call with the National Security Advisor say otherwise. They say they were specifically told that they could not report some things. So why won't the Prime Minister provide the same briefing to members of Parliament that he's already given to the media?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, what Canadians can't understand is that the member opposite, the Leader of the official opposition, has been given the opportunity to receive a full classified briefing on all aspects of this issue and chooses not to understand the truth. Now, for 10 years, Stephen Harper and his gang, muzzled scientists, ignored facts, ignored the truth. 2.5 years later, it's clear the Conservatives haven't learned their lesson. They'd rather not hear the truth if it jars against their political.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition. Order.
We have invited the Prime Minister to unmuzzle the National Security Advisor and tell the truth to Parliament. He's the one that is refusing